the driver in golf. It can be one of the most enjoyable parts of the game and one of the most frustrating. The biggest difference compared to the rest of the game is the ball is on a tee. So we put the ball in the ground and we tee it up nice and high. Because the ball is moved from the ground up onto a tee, I still can't believe it's a sticker. It means that instead of our spine angle being tilted, we're standing up to the ball a little bit more. And with that, it means we can swing the club around our body. Really difficult to do with 15 layers on, but it means we can swing the club around our body and the golf swing comes around our body. When I was learning and when I was practicing, one of the drills I used to do all the time before I hit my ball, I brought the club up to shoulder height and I just did one practice swing like that. And that gives me the feeling of this left shoulder coming under my chin. So it's that feeling, my left shoulder is under my chin and now I'm going to rip through like a baseball player. And it's somehow translating that feeling to this position. And it is really difficult and it doesn't really make sense in our brain. But once I've done that, I'm able to try and translate. I'm just going to hit this nice and softly around my body. Okay?
Yeah, I think so. Out in front of you?
Yeah.
And then around the body.
So out in front.
Yeah.
And let your right arm bend. Let your right arm, exactly. Right, so you feel that right arm folding and let it come around like a baseballer.
I'd never try that.
Okay? So of course the tee's not this high. It's not a feeling of up and down. It's a feeling of around. Time to put our money where our mouth is. That was around.
I was really trying to launch.
You literally just did a pirouette.
Yes, yeah, beautiful.
I was bloody going to take off with that around and round.
Let's hit that one again.
Okay.
That's nice.
Oh, wrong way.
That's okay. Pretty good going. Right, Nadiya, your turn.
That was not the shot.
I can do that. Not sure about the second, right? But the first one. Bigger.
Yeah, wider
Wider.
stance, exactly. Beautiful.
Going down the middle.
Woo!
Very high. It's so difficult when you're not touching the ground.
Do you know why we hover the driver?
No.
So it was a very famous golfer, lady golfer, called Katrina Matthew that taught me this trick. She won the AIG Women's Open, the tournament that you're going to play in, and she taught me this trick about hovering the driver. And the reason for it is because you're trying to have a smooth takeaway. And so much of the success in driving the golf ball is to do with the first couple of inches, the takeaway. Rather than, if you get those first couple of inches right, the rest will take care of itself. That's why I'm going to get you to hover the driver, because I firmly believe it's a great thing to do.
Well, it disciplines you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a discipline, and then you're more aware of probably those first few.
Yeah.
So once you get into it, right now it feels very unknown because it's in the air.
I remember when I did it for the first time, it felt so weird. But once you do it for a few times, it starts to feel really great. Okay, girls, so this is a little
How far is this?
pitch shot.
This won't be a pitchy for me.
Well, let's have a wee look, shall we? 89 yards.
Oh,
What would you normally hit there, Emily?
yeah, I'm pitchy.
Pitch.
Or maybe my 9.
Okay. Well, either way, when you're this close to the green, regardless of what shot you're going to hit, because it's downhill and we're playing in winter conditions, it's going to be a pitch style of shot.
Style.
Pitch style. What I mean by that is we're going to have our feet a little bit closer together and it's just a little swing. Now, we're on a bit of a downslope here. The ground is falling away. Whenever the ground is going in a certain direction, we have to get our body to mirror the way that nature is working. And when I was teaching these ladies golf clinics, I used to say to them, go with nature. So what I mean by go with nature, going with nature in life is a good thing, right? On the golf course, the same thing applies. If it's downhill, the ground is going away from you. You need to get your knees, your hips and your shoulders to match the direction of the slope. If the ground is going away, like in this scenario, the temptation is to go the other way and go, I'm going to counteract this and I'm going to lean it the other way. We actually want to do the opposite. We want to mirror Mother Nature by getting our knees, our hips and our shoulders to go in line with that shot. So in this case, it's going to feel like I'm slightly tipped that way. And it's just a little pitch shot, so my feet are coming closer together. I'm just going to hit a little
on the money
shot down
Lovely.
towards the flag.
Well, you say this is poetry. Oh, beautiful. Well, isn't it? Yeah, this is poetry.
So much of golf is how we set up to the ball. The rest takes care of itself. If we can set up to the ball correctly, we're going to really give ourselves a good chance. Okay, Nadiya, you're up.
Yes, what number?
Take your number 11.
You're here, friend. Here she is. Okay, with
Brilliant.
Mother Nature.
We go with, that looks awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lovely.
Gorgeous shot.
You're really good at the thing that I'm bad at. You're
You
really,
see, combination.
yeah, we'd be great. You keep your head so still, and I'm such a bobber.
Oh, we were working
but
on
your
that.
head is perfect.
We did some work on that.
We did.
I need some work
I
on
was
that.
doing that all the time.
Yeah, this is me. I'm
Okay,
watching
Emily,
you
let's
like,
see you.
Okay.
Okay, well, when I was learning, I was taught that the language we use on the golf course is so important. Instead of saying I'm not good at this or I'm really good at this, I say I'm really effective at this and I'm less effective at this. So you're less effective at the irons right now, which just gives us the chance to
Get more effective.
get more effective.
Yeah.
Okay, your habit is, because you're just little, how tall are you?
5'2".
5'2", just teeny wee. So because you're 5'2", I can understand why. It feels good to have a really wide stance.
Does that look wide? That's
Yeah.
like- oh, okay.
Your stance, that's probably what you just did there, is
Yeah.
probably not far off what I do for my driver.
No way.
Yeah.
I thought I was narrowing it for you.
Yeah, I could tell you were trying, so I didn't stop you. What club have you got?
I've got my 9.
Okay. Now remember about going with nature.
So little more, is that more baby stance?
Yeah, that's better. And you're going to feel like your weight's just over there because nature is pushing you down the hill and we're not going to fight it, we're going with it.
Oh, it's on the exact same place.
It actually looked a little bit better and it was more effective because you struck it there, but it just didn't have enough loft at delivery to actually get it in the air. But listen, come on, let's carry on.
Oh,
It's all a learning process.
We'll get there.
yeah. It's hard. Golf is tricky.
So with the putting, we'll remember we've got, with our shoulders and our arms, it's like a triangle. And we keep our head nice and still, our body nice and quiet, and we rock the triangle like that. Nice.
Lovely.
Really nice. It's a good putt. Okay,
Into
Emily?
the camera.
Oh, good effort,
no.
Emily. Right, tap her in. Yay! Okay, we'll settle for a par. I think that's all right. So I know that On the Road with Iona viewers are from all over the world and all different stages, ages of golf. But I want to hear from the beginner golfers out there. Are you watching? Do you know any beginner golfers? And what have you found to be very helpful when you've been learning golf? Please leave it in the comment section below. Okay, so we're going back up the hill, which is difficult because whenever we go up a hill, it makes the whole play longer. So we've got to give it a bit more gas. So here's my practice swing. Same feeling when I get up to the ball.
Woo! There she is.
Okay?
Oh, baby.
That's perfect. Obviously playing with a million layers is when you're playing in winter, you don't have to play like 100% flat out because we're wearing a million layers, it's freezing cold. Just about trying to get the basics right and getting it done.
Goodbye.
Okay, a bit high.
Amazing.
Yes. Flushed it. Love it. Okay, so we've got another little pitch on our hands here, which is very interesting because unlike the last shot when it was on a downhill, what do you notice about this, Nadiya?
It's going up.
So what do you think I have to do with my body to play this shot?
You need to work with Mother Nature.
Yes.
Yes, so set our shoulders and hips same as our feet. So the one which go down.
Perfect, 10 out of 10.
Just like that.
And then generally,
Lovely.
it allows us to get along very nicely.
No, but the direction, I'll take the direction.
That's actually brilliant. If anything, the swing was just a little bit long. I want to try and make it a bit more compact.
Shorter.
Yeah, but it was a great shot. Well done. Shot. Beautiful.
Wrong
gorgeous shot.
direction, but okay.
But gorgeous shot.
Great shot. And
Yeah.
actually, it's gone pretty well because it's level with the flag.
Pin
Okay.
high.
Just a tiny bit right.
I'll take it.
Perfect. Well done.
I love how you do a little bow.
I love that.
It's like not a curtsy, but it's like a...
Almost, thank you.
So one thing I've noticed,
Yeah.
but what is your opinion on it?
Yep.
Nadiya keeps her glove on to putt.
Uh-huh. I think on a day that's as cold as this,
It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
Okay,
When it's about 3 degrees Celsius like today, just
do whatever.
stay as warm as you can. By habit, I take mine off.
Yeah.
When you putt, you normally take your glove off. You're trying to get as much feeling and as much sensitivity in your hands as possible.
I don't have any sensitivity anymore because also I can't feel my fingers.
Yes.
It's all gone.
So today we're just going for it.
Woo! There she is.
Brilliant. Okay, gals, let's go to the next. This is a beautiful hole.
So good.
And off she goes. So when you're in the tee box, you're just trying to make sure, you see these 2 red cones?
Yeah.
The only rule is that you can't go in front of them. So you can go anywhere behind within a couple club lengths. So somewhere here is about perfect. Love it, love it. And remember what I said about the first couple of inches. Now, you see that zip on your jacket?
Yes.
I just want you to tip it a tiny bit to your right, that way. Perfect. Yes.
Ooh.
A little bit right again, but it's a great shot.
That tipping really,
It's really hard.
yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna hit a few out off here for practice. Emily, you hit one now. Nice. Really nice.
Okay,
Brilliant.
I'll take it.
Okay, Nadiya, in you come. Sit another one. Right, Nadiya, a couple of questions for you. What has been the most enjoyable part of learning golf?
I think understanding my body even more. I think I know my body, but with doing different activities, you understand it even more. Then I find very enjoyable a challenge of kind of, oh no, I'll get it. And it takes time, but I never give up. I want to get it right. I mean, Iona, honestly, everything is very enjoyable. Like even now, being freezing cold, spending time with you, sharing the different experience, different tips, which you then kind of see in every step in life. Slowly I'm getting into golf. I see a very good parallel between golf and life.
Yeah.
That in life we sometimes forget about little things or don't do them properly and kind of think, oh, we'll just go and slide through life like this. And golf is a perfect, I think, example when a little degree of a wrong turn or an angle in the end will kind of show you that actually it's really wrong because the progression, it's so big. So I think is a great tool through golf. You learn how to live as well and like take care about those little things and remember that actually it's very important how much you tip that zip
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, I love that. It's the tiny things in life that make a difference. One of my favourite books actually is a book called Atomic Habits. You may have heard of it, I'm sure lots of you have. And it's all about how the little things in your life, it's not about what we do today, just one thing today, it's about what we do every day, over 5 years, over 10 years, over 20 years, that shape who actually we become. Little things in life, they all add up, and they do in golf. My second question, Nadiya, and I'm going to ask you this too, Emily, is what's been the hardest thing about learning golf so far as a beginner?
I think it's being consistent.
Yep.
Again, as much as the fun thing, not giving up, but again, the difficult one is not giving up when it doesn't work. When you kind of go, oh, it was really a bad one. You go to driving range and everything goes wrong. And you kind of know, oh no, I need to go as soon as I can to turn it around. So it's a difficult and a fun with. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just understanding the mechanics, all of it, just understanding the game and then finding out it's a game in a game and another game in it too. Many games in one.
Yeah, it is. Emily, what's been the hardest thing for you about learning golf?
I think the hardest thing is not getting hard on yourself. I think you have that stage at the start where you're a beginner and you can call yourself a beginner. And then you have that stage where you've been playing for about 2-3 years and you feel an expectation to be better, or you're not a beginner anymore, you know?
Emily, what's been the best thing about learning golf for you so far?
I think the best thing about golf, hands down, is just the experiences that it gives you, like the places you go, the people you meet, like whether that's playing golf with you or playing golf with my dad and my brother-in-law, my uncle and family or whatever, or playing golf with friends. It's just the experiences that it opens you up to. You know, golf has changed my life, and everybody I speak to, it's changed their life too, and it's always for the better. Whether you play for fun, you compete, whatever, it will only ever enhance your life and bring you joy.
We've obviously worked together in golf, and then we've played a little bit of golf together. We don't get to play enough really, because often we're working in golf.
Well, I think very early on, one of our first trips together was Crans Montana in Switzerland. Yeah. So it was just us, little munchkins in the mountain on the most beautiful golf course. Yeah. And it was just absolutely stunning. Yeah. And just watching you play always made me want to play, you know, like seeing you love the game. At the time I didn't play, and I think seeing you love it so much, you know, when you have people around you that are playing, you just want to get involved. Yeah. You know? Yeah,
on this channel, we've actually got a vlog about that very trip. It's a vlog that I filmed, so it's absolutely rubbish, on a handheld camera, but you can actually watch that. There'll be a link somewhere here. Right, girls, this is a really, really tricky shot because we're going up and over a bunker, so we need as much loft as we possibly can find. The thing I'm going to tell you about this kind of shot, now this is tricky because we've got to go over a bunker to a pin that's cut really close to the edge of the green. In golf we call this short-siding yourself. So you've played it, you've missed the green on the wrong side, which was my fault because it was my shot. So the good news is this golf club has been designed to get the ball to go really high in the air. So actually all the hard work is done. All we have to do is exactly what we do every time and make sure we set up to the ball correctly so that it does what it's been designed to do, okay? In this case, I need to address the ball, make sure my feet are nice and close together, and I want to present the true loft of this club to the ball. So the last thing I want to do is start shutting down the club like this, because that reduces the loft. So all I want to do is just make sure I present the club in the way that it's been designed. Exactly the same shot of using the chest and the upper body, quietening the lower body. I'm going to rotate my upper body and let the ball pop into the sky. It's all about rhythm, all about tempo, and the rest is taken care of.
Gorgeous. Woohoo!
Okay?
How far back did you come then?
Just a little shot.
Is it sort of like a sort of one?
Just like a little chippy one. You know how we speak about little chippy ones?
Because I have two kinds of chippies. I either do like a bump and run, like
yeah,
that,
that'd be a low one.
That'd be a good one.
That'd be a low one.
A low one.
Uh-huh.
Or I guess...
So that's too much wrist break.
Too much.
Yeah, so I want you to keep the wrist break out of it. So keep your wrist nice and firm. And again, we're dealing with Mother Nature here. So you've got to get your knees and your hips and your shoulders to mirror the slope on this hill. Really good. Well done. Yes, Emily. That was perfect. It just needed a bit more. Great shot though. Okay, Nadiya, your turn.
I need a ball.
Ball. Got one. Aim a bit further left for me. Nice.
That's right.
Yeah. Left.
The other left.
So I want you to aim over there.
Turn
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Well done. Okay. Great. Knees, hips, shoulders look brilliant. Okay, using the backstop. I like it. Fine. On we go. Right, let's have it. Emily, you go first. Give it a rip. Shot. Brilliant.
She's back.
Well done.
She's back, baby.
You see, you did it better this time. Watch your bobble as you come down to the ball. You see how it dips? See how it dips?
What's my head?
Yeah, watch the bobble and the hat. See how it drops?
Yeah, I'm such a head bobbler.
It's okay. So you almost need to get that feeling of like when you come to the ball, it's like you're getting taller.
Taller.
You're going woof. So rather than, because then as soon as we lose our height, you get underneath the ball.
Okay.
All right, Nadiya, your turn.
Nice.
Great.
The tea's still there.
The tee's there, you clipped that perfectly off the top. I just want to remind you that this is the first time you've hit your driver
Yes.
ever, and the first time Nadiya's been playing proper golf on a golf course. You're doing great.
Woo!
Yay! Right, 122 yards is what we've got. Emily, what are you going to hit?
122 yards?
Yeah, play
Ooh.
up the hill a bit. It's probably more like 125.
Go for a little hybrid, shall we?
Perfect. Nadiya, what do you think you're going to hit 125 yards?
Funny.
Have a little look at the flag and have a guess.
Hi, flag. I don't know.
What would
Usually you would give me an 8.
I know. An 8.
Yeah.
That's a good get. I think let's hit the 8. Let's see what happens, shall we?
Okay.
Only
7 would go where?
I think the 7 would be a good club too, probably.
Because
But
when I got this out before, you had your 7.
I know, yeah.
So you
But then
said
I had
yeah.
an 8 and I couldn't do anything. So I'm more friendly with 7.
yeah, you've got a good relationship with 7. But
Yes.
the way that we learn is you pick the 8, so I want you to hit the 8. Okay?
Yay!
Right, you're to go first. Good. Really good.
Really wrong way.
Just went right again, but it's actually a nice shot. Well done.
Yeah.
Emily. Oh, it's a great strike. You see how Emily's made a bit of a divot there?
Yeah.
Just a reminder of how important it is to hit down on the ball when we're hitting an iron or from the fairway. And I'll have a shot at that, Emily. One thing I remember when I was learning is feeling very, very confused and sometimes a bit intimidated about picking clubs. And one thing I think can really help is just to remember that you can actually hit every shot with every club. So yes, you've got a perfect club for certain shots, but in the end of the day, if you're not sure, just stand up and back yourself that it doesn't matter. You can actually hit every shot with every club. If you want to take a pitching wedge off the tee, you can. If I've got a 7-iron in my hand, I can try and hit a certain shot. I'm going to use Emily's hybrid. I know that it's probably too much club for me, so I'm just going to hit a soft one up towards the green.
Oh, lovely.
It's a little chippy one. See, you can actually hit every shot with every club. So in the end of the day, don't worry too much about it.
That's perfect.
You're going to putt first.
Me?
Yeah, you, Emily. Then hopefully that'll be our only putt, but if it's not, Nadiya can go next.
Oh, no, way too much.
Okay,
gumption.
Nadiya, you have a go.
I've got an unusual grip because I whack it. I hold it with one hand and then I put this third finger in the palm of this hand. But that's so it's if it was I had it both hands, I'd probably leather it. Nice!
Yay!
Well done. Nailed it. Right, on to the next. Our final hole. If you could achieve one thing in 2024 with your own golf journey, what would you like that to be?
I want to play a pro-am.
Yeah. I've already asked you this before, but I'm going to ask you officially on camera. Please, can I caddy for you in at least one?
Oh my God, please, it
Yeah?
will be an honor. Yes.
Right, shake on it.
Oh,
They've witnessed this. It's a deal. Okay.
thank you.
Emily, what's your goal for 2024?
I think to be more consistent. I think, you know, I'm on the road a lot and I will play and then I'll have a lesson and then I won't play, you know, for a month or so.
Yeah.
And I just think I need to practice more. I need to get out there. I need to make solid improvement and keep at it.
Great. I love your enthusiasm for golf. Right, final hole, girls.
Oh yes.
And we've got one last chance to hit the driver. Right, God, it's absolutely freezing. But we're still going with the driver. Beautiful little hole here. So, for the sake of learning, we're going that same feeling of around the body.
Woo! What a shot.
That will play. Nice, Emily.
I tried to think of keeping my head, I keep going bloody right, but tried to think of my head lifting more that time.
I like the sound of that strike.
So hopefully I didn't bobblehead too much.
Looks great. Well done. Yes.
Yes.
What a strike. That was a peach. That was awesome. So proud of you.
That was the
really,
best
really
time
great.
of the day.
Yeah.
Yay.
That was
Well,
like
we get in a better relationship now with my new friend. It's my new friend.
I think it's really important when you're learning to get out onto the golf course with, if you can, someone that's got a bit more experience so that they can keep you on the straight and narrow. But if it's quiet in an evening, you can just go out with a couple of clubs, walk around, have a chip and a putt, hit some shots. You don't have to play every shot, but you're just trying to get that feeling of, I feel comfortable on the golf course. Because ultimately, this is where you're going to spend a lot of time in the future. So what some of you don't know is that Nadiya and I are actually starting a brand new series, which is called On the Dance Floor with Iona. And it's basically where Nadiya teaches me how to dance.
Yes!
Watch this space.
Cha cha cha.
Nadiya,
That's me.
you're gonna get your 11 out. Emily, you cheeky pea.
My P, not my S.
No, we're gonna do a chip and run.
Okay.
So we want
Do what?
Yes, coach.
we want
Do
a
what?
chip and run. So sand wedge would be good if you were trying to hit a high chip.
Yeah.
In this scenario, we're gonna hit a low chip.
Okay.
Okay, so we've hit it up just to the right hand side of the green and we're going to play a chip shot. When you're learning how to chip, which is just from around the area of the green onto the green, there are two options, low or high. Yes, it gets more complex as we go in, but we're going to just talk about the low shot just finally before we call it a day today. How I play a low chip and run. My feet are nice and close together. The ball is in line with my back foot and my weight is 80% on my front foot. So my weight's over here, the ball is back here. From there, it's very similar to putting. It's that feeling of a triangle and rocking the triangle. I'm not breaking my wrists or anything like that. I'm just creating a triangle at address and then I'm punching the ball. I've aimed it way to the right, but you get the gist.
80% there, in line with, oh, there we go, in line with the back foot.
Great.
80% there.
Nice, Emily. Beautiful little low chip. Nailed it.
Oosh.
Perfect. So we've got a triangle here and we're just going to rock the triangle now. Yes.
Lovely.
Woo! She's only gone and put it closer than me.
Like that.
Yes.
Okay.
So much fun.
Come and see if you can knock this one in. This is probably the only real green I think we've played all day, so you can immediately see it's better condition. And actually this is still really winter conditions. Nailed it, well done. So proud of you. We don't need to putt, Emily. Thank you so much for both of you playing with me today.
Thank you so much.
It has been an absolute treat
So much fun.
to get out on the golf course with both of you. thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time on the road with Iona. That was so cool to get out on the golf course with Nadiya on her very first round ever on a golf course, and with Emily, who is well into her golfing journey now, but it's just so nice to play some golf together with Emily too, since we're often working together. But I just want to reiterate that if you are new into golf and you're feeling nervous about getting on the golf course, I hope today's encouraged you that you can get out there, and with a little bit of adaptation, you don't have to hit every shot. You can get out, enjoy, and start learning in the very place that you mean to go on.